collectors? I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art. And today it's all about comics, graded comics that is, and keys. It's keys. Not just key comics, but keys. They say a man's level of responsibility is judged by the amount of keys. And my keys are growing all the time, so just wanted to get that off my chest. The more keys you have, the more responsibility you have. So I teased this sale this morning. I took a picture of the boxes that came in over the weekend. This is all brand new stuff that just came in. All right, so let's get to it. Got any...
We've got some people in the chat.
Got some people in the chat. So I got some signature series. I got some Greg Capullo, Batman Who Laughs, #1. Should not block the title when I do that. All right, that's kind of a Virgin variant cover, right? Yeah, it is. Virgin variant. It should say there. It's got no title. It says variant. So Greg Capullo, Batman Who Laughs, Virgin variant. Nice big signature right there in the blackness. And then we got another Greg Capullo signature series, Batman Who Laughs, Dark Knights, with his signature right there again in the big blackness of this comic book. So, I mean, new comic books that are black spine like that, that's not easy to get a 9.8 out of. So, and then we have a little older book. This is from 1991. Oh my God, 30 years old. Signed by the inimitable George Perez. 9.8, Infinity Gauntlet 1. Signature Series 9.8 for a very reasonable $200. Got another Perez signature series, but this one you add Mr. Marv Wolfman, who wrote the story. And that one we got 250 on. And then another George Perez signature series with Marv Wolfman. We have 350 on. Beautiful, beautiful black spine as well with no ticks. Okay, then we have older book, 1961. Wow, 50 years old. No, 60, what? How much is that? That's 60 now. Oh my God. Yeah, because I'm 64 and I'm 57. Okay, who can add? All right, so it's a 4/5, third appearance, right? Third appearance of the Atom. Thought that would come back better. Yeah, no, second appearance of the Atom. Just $100. Come on, let's get on the board here, guys. Let's get on the board. All right, so remember, I take PayPal directly to that address, Anthony@AnthonySnyder.com. Goods and services, fine with me, because I'm a professional seller and that's the price of doing business, okay? And I own all this stuff, so I don't have to I don't have to shade the commissions or whatever. So now this is a Fantastic Four, one of my favorite always. FF Avengers and Hulk crossover. Very reasonable. $175. And then we go up to a New Mutants 87, 9.4, white pages, $250. For all you Millennial Rob Liefeld fans, that's the one. And then Swamp Thing #1, 8.5. That is the origin of Swampy. Origin of Swampy, #1. Origin of Swamp Thing. First appearance of some human characters. Don't remember them. $350. All right. So this is the, it's kind of an underrated semi-key book, you know, Strange Tales 101. They were trying out, that's the first FF spinoff, basically. I mean, they spun off Johnny Storm into his own book. They thought he could carry his own book because all the teens loved him at the time. He was the teenage heartthrob. So we got $400, first solo Human Torch story since 1954. But it's not the same character. At that time, they were going to say that guy was the Golden Age Human Torch. It's a Human Torch. Yeah, not an android. All right, got a 4.0 for 300, off-white. Strange Tales 180, 9.2, first Gamora. It's Gamora if it's a Gaiju monster, and it's Gamora if it's the hot girl from Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. First appearance of Gamora.
Explain how to make a claim.
All right. If you have a interest in a book, just say, hey, I'll take that Strange Tales 180, claim Strange Tales 180, and put your name in it, and then email me your email, your PayPal email, and I'll send you an invoice right back. As soon as we finish, I'll send invoices out. Just like I do on the Dueling Dealers of Comic Book Art. Wednesdays, 9 o'clock Eastern with Bill Cox on Comic Art Live. I do really well on that show, so I'm looking to pump up the comics. Yay. This is Tales to Astonish, one of my favorite Ant-Man covers. Why? Because it's got a giant ant on it. Actually, it's not a giant ant. It's a tiny ant because he's tiny. And then that's a full-size human. But it looks like a giant ant. And I like giant ant covers because my name's Anthony and people have called me Ant. So I like ants. Ants in the pants. I like giant ant covers. Only $200? Who wrote that one up? All right, now this one is ridiculous. I have no idea why this is so low. This is way undergraded. $250. Look at this. Can somebody tell me what the grader notes on this are? I think they meant to put 8.5 and just messed up. I don't get it. All right, $250. First Hobgoblin, has the tattoos, all that mess. I don't, once I come back, I don't want to wait another 6 months.
We got a claim on that ASM 238, Collector Supreme.
Okay, Collector Supreme. Boom! All right. You claimed something last time, and I know who you are. But email me again at anthony@anthonysnyder.com, and I will invoice you. All right, so this is a cool old one. Old as in 1949 with Russ Heath art and Sid Shore's cover. That's Marvel Bullpen. Well, no, Russ Heath kind of went to DC, but look at that. $5,000 reward. That's a lot of money back in 1886 or whenever Kid Colt was running around. That's a lot of money. Oh my God. Probably 100,000 today. 5.5 from 1949. Very cool. I like the old Westerns. I grew up out west, so I kind of have an affinity for the Western stuff. I'm not gonna walk around in chaps with a gun hanging out, but when I was a kid, guys would come in downtown Las Vegas because I'd be hanging out with my dad, and they'd be open carrying guns. I don't know if they let them in the casinos or stuff like that, but they would dress like cowboys wearing spurs. And this was, 70s. Open carrying, 6 shooters, just like that. All right, so All right, now we got the first Silver Age appearance of Hawkman. Again, this just came back from my grading as part of the Fisherman collection, actually. This one. Origin and first Silver Age appearance. Coming out of the Lincoln Tunnel. New York centric. Only $400. All right, and then here's a couple Amazing Spider-Man 36, the 9/11 editions, a 9/6 and a 9/8. Okay, so I'm going to give my friend Steve Borok some love here. And a CBCS book, a 9/4 newsstand. What? Newsstand, $400. And this one, you know, it says first appearance of Black costume, Amazing Fantasy cover swipe, Black Cat appearance, Avengers cameo. All right. That one I did not submit. Someone came and sold me this weekend. All right, this is a submission that I made. This one, 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 this one. All these are submissions. All right, so this is the first Doom Patrol. Pretty good TV show. I watched a few episodes. Origin and first appearance of the Doom Patrol. My Greatest Adventure 80. First Doom Patrol, 5 1/4. You got George of the Jungle in that show. They put him in the robot, made him the robot, so you didn't have to look at his face. Didn't have to look at George of the Jungle's face. All right, so now we have a super hot book. Origin and first appearance of the Vision. First appearance of Silver Age Vision, Black Widow, and Ultron appearance. So you got a lot going on in Avengers 57. It's really nice, 5/5. Yeah, presents very well. Back cover's completely clean. 6 1/4. All right, now we have this Adam, Legend of the Blue Marvel. Number 1, first appearance of this character. First appearance of Blue Marvel. 9/6, $675. A modern key. Ooh, look at Busty Ms. Marvel. Ooh.
Explain how to make a claim again.
All right, if you like something, just say claim. You know, Avengers 57. My Greatest Adventures. Come on, I want to sell out this wall. All right, here we go. Getting into some good stuff up here. And I take PayPal to this address, Anthony@AnthonySnyder.com. I will bill you. You know, if it's $8.75, I will bill you $10 shipping. You know what? You claim on this the first time, when it's running live, free shipping. Free shipping. Oh my God. Who else does that? All right, so Collector Supreme gets free shipping. All right, so this one is a super nice Kirby cover. Jumping around with Rick Jones. Nice full cover. They like to do panel covers on these sometimes, but this is a nice full cover. 3.0. It says there's a little tape on the interior cover. First appearance of the Ringmaster and the Circus of Crime. Origin of the Hulk retold. 7 1/4. 7 1/4. I love how some of these Silver Age keys are less money than Blue Marvel and stuff like that. Okay, now this was the Malibu Sun, and they were promoting. I don't think Malibu Sun had anything to do with with an image. So they were just promoting it. That was their cover story. So this is the Spawn pinups, Todd McFarlane cover, and it predates Spawn 1. So that we have a 9.2 white pages, 8 1/4. Now here's a super key. Spider-Man No More, first Kingpin. Origin of Spider-Man Retold. Ramita cover. This is where he throws his uniform in a garbage can. I remember that page, that splash page in here, where he throws his costume in the garbage can and walks away. Somebody at a show a long time ago walks up to me and says, "Are you Mike Berkey?" And I'm like, why? What do you got? And he had the splash page of Spider-Man No More, where he's walking away from his costume in the garbage can. And I'm like, "How much you want for that?" And he said, "Well, Berkey was going to pay me such and such money." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, he's around the corner." I'll never forget that. I should have, yeah, I'm not that guy. Ooh. All right, here it comes. FF12, Hulk versus Thing. Like the dueling dealers of comic book art, which is which? I guess I'm the Thing because I'm from New York and smoke cigars. And Berkey is Hulk because he has Hulk cologne. No, he collects Spider-Man and Hulk. I don't care. I smoke cigars. Doing deals with Anthony ain't no revolting. This is a pretty nice 2.0. What's wrong with it? It's got some staining on the back and some rips on the back cover. That's what took it down. But, I mean, if you looked at it from in front, you know, presents 3.5, you know, without the crazy hard grading on the front cover. This should be a VG. VG. $9.75. Look at that beautiful new plastic from CGC in their penny bag. They send them in these penny bags that cost a penny. All right, FF12. FF12. That's the first Hulk crossover. Now we have another key here in the way that this is a Kirby monster, you know, a Stan Lee and, well, actually, who did? No, Kirby did. Yeah, Kirby did Fing Fang Foom. It says there's some Steve Ditko and Jack Kirby art. But this is Kirby. Yeah, this is Kirby. All right, so that's the first cover appearance and first appearance of Fing Fang Foom, a Kirby Bigfoot monster that has had tremendous life afterwards. It's the only Bigfoot monster that actually translated into the Marvel Universe as a, you know, a full-time character. So this is like Strange Tales 89. I mean, this is like a first appearance of a Marvel hero at this point, because this one's really evolved. Fing Fang Foom has really evolved into a, you know, a full-time character in the Marvel Universe. It's got some staining and a little bit of a spine roll, and it's somebody inked in the zeros a little bit, so that they inked on it a little bit. But a 3.0 nonetheless, $1,000. That one I agree with. All right, so here's a really hot book and a really nice grade for these square bounds. I always, you know, when I try to do my own pressing or anything like that, I don't do square bounds. They're too difficult. But brand new smack dab back from the CGC Claim Silver Surfer 3. First appearance of Mephisto. I just saw a page of Mephisto go crazy on the Heritage Auction over the weekend. Mephisto's a hot character. And this is a 7.0 white pages. 7.0 white pages. 1,500.